Hello, my name is Shan AI Wali. Today I'm here to do another call and on another wonderful topic called passions and hobbies. We will be asking ChatGPT about this. So yeah, let's begin. Yay! So hi there. Today I'm here to discuss on another wonderful topic called passions and hobbies, and it is a really interesting topic. I think you're gonna love it. Okay, so if you're ready, should we start?
Absolutely. I'm ready and excited to dive into it. Passions and hobbies are such a fun and meaningful topic. Let's get started whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I am ready. So my first question is going to be, what are some unique hobbies people can try based on their personality?
Ooh, that's a great question. So, for example, if someone is very creative and loves working with their hands, they might enjoy pottery or even blacksmithing. If someone is more introspective and loves nature, they might like bird watching or hiking. It really depends on personality, but there's a hobby for everyone.
Okay, so my second question is going to be, what hobby would you recommend for someone looking to discover their passion?
That's a really thoughtful question. I'd recommend trying something that's out of their comfort zone, but still allows for exploration, like painting if they enjoy visual arts, or maybe cooking if they like hands on activities. Even something like joining a community class or a workshop can help them discover a new passion. It's all about experimenting.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you
I'm
my next question, and that is going to be, what hobbies can help me make no? How can I def, then identify hobbies that align with my long-term goal?
That's a fantastic angle. To identify hobbies that align with your long term goals, you can think about what skills or experiences will benefit you in the future. For example, if you have a goal of improving your public speaking skills, joining a local theater group or a debate club could be perfect. If your goal is to build a network in a certain field, you could pick hobbies that involve community engagement, like volunteering or joining professional groups. It's all about aligning your interests with your aspirations.
Okay, so my
I'm glad you're finding this helpful. If you have any more questions or if there's anything specific you'd like to dive deeper into, just let me know.
so let's talk about your and us, okay, like my hobbies and your hobbies, okay. So, like, what hobbies do you enjoy in your free time?
I don't have personal hobbies since I'm an AI, but I do love helping people discover and explore their interests. If you have any hobbies you're curious about or want suggestions, I'm here to help.
Okay, so um,
All
mm,
right. Well, if you ever want to chat about your hobbies or need any ideas, just let me know. I'm always here to help out and make things fun.
I like to ask you my next question, and that is, how can you help me find a new hobby that fits my personality? Like, my personality is like I am lazy. I don't like to get up that much. I probably like scroll on my phone most of the time. Or I sometimes I play with my friends and like my personality is kind of that I really like watching YouTube. So how which hobby would you tell me to try to fit my personality?
Got it. Based on that, you might enjoy hobbies that are relaxing and can be done from the comfort of your space. For instance, you could try digital art or graphic design, which you can do on your phone or computer. Another fun option might be starting a YouTube channel or even just watching and creating content. That way you can combine your love for YouTube with a creative outlet.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. I never thought of that. Thank you. And Now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be, what are the most popular hobbies that I can that many people ask you about, and it really helps them out that you give the answer.
Oh, I get asked about quite a few popular hobbies. Some of the most common ones include photography, because people love capturing moments, cooking or baking, which is always a favorite, and fitness related hobbies like yoga or home workouts. People also love crafting, such as knitting or DIY projects, and even learning new languages. So there's definitely a wide range of interests out there.
Yes, I okay, thank you. And now I would like to ask you my next question that is going to be, can
Absolutely.
you
I'm here.
list hobbies based on different personality types? Like I am the lazy scroll dooms on mobile. But my sister is kind of opposite of that. She is like using mobile, but she like mostly sees the DIY thing that she can make. So can you like give like the hobbies, like the like can you list the hobbies based on her personality and other like people's personality, like every personality, can you give me?
Absolutely. Here are some hobby ideas based on different personalities. One for the laid back, tech savvy type, digital art or graphic design, watching and creating YouTube content, mobile gaming, or app development. Two for the hands on creative type, like your sister, DIY crafts like knitting, woodworking, or upcycling, painting or sketching, jewelry making. For the social and outgoing type, team sports or group fitness classes, volunteering or joining clubs, dance or theater groups. For the adventurous and outdoorsy type, hiking, camping, or rock climbing, photography and nature, bird watching, or gardening. Each personality definitely has its perfect match.
Okay, and now I'd like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be, yeah, that is gonna be, what hobby trend does um what hobby trends can you predict for the future? Like what hobbies do you think people will have more in the future? Like what hobbies will be the most common in the future? What do you think?
And that's such an interesting question. I think in the future we'll see more tech driven hobbies. For instance, virtual reality gaming and experiences will likely become more popular. Also, things like 3D printing and DIY electronics could become mainstream as technology advances. And with the rise of sustainability, hobbies like upcycling, eco friendly crafting, and permaculture gardening might become even more common. It's exciting to think about.
Yeah, it's actually really exciting to think about those things. Like the future is mostly about the AI and all, and how like it can be. I mean, I'm seeing like now also AI is so advanced. Like the release of the Sora 2, where people are making so realistic videos, and it's really gonna be awesome, I think. And now I will like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be, how
Absolutely.
can, yeah, continue.
Sure thing. I'm always excited to chat about these future trends and how technology is changing our hobbies. Feel free to ask your next question whenever you're ready.
Yeah, okay, so my next question is going to be, how can you help me to learn a new hobby faster?
I can definitely help you speed up the learning process. I can provide you with step by step guides, resources, and tutorials, and even give you tips and tricks to practice efficiently. Plus, I can help you set goals, track your progress, and keep you motivated. Just let me know what hobby you're interested in, and we can get started.
Yeah, actually, that is really interesting. But I think I'm gonna ask you some more questions. Then at the last, we will discuss about this. So yeah. So my next question is going to be yeah. What hobbies do you think improve creativity the most? What hobbies do you think improve creativity the most?
There are quite a few hobbies that really boost creativity. For instance, anything related to the arts, like painting, drawing, or sculpting, really helps expand your imagination. Writing, whether it's journaling, poetry, or storytelling, is another fantastic way to think creatively. Music, whether playing an instrument or composing, also sparks creativity. And even things like photography or digital content creation can really get those creative juices flowing. It's all about experimenting and finding what resonates with you.
Okay, so now I will like to ask you my next question, and that is gonna be: can you help me build a routine around my hobbies? Like I already told you my hobbies. Can you help me build uh can you help me like build a routine around my hobbies?
Absolutely. I'd love to help with that. We can create a balanced routine that fits into your schedule and keeps things enjoyable. Just let me know how much time you'd like to dedicate each day, and we can map out a routine that works perfectly for you.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you my next question. That is gonna be
Sure thing. I'm here whenever you're ready with your next question. Feel free to ask away.
okay. So my next question is gonna be: how can you suggest hobbies for improving mental health?
There are quite a few wonderful hobbies that can boost mental health. For example, mindfulness practices like meditation or yoga can really help reduce stress. Journaling is another great option for processing thoughts and emotions. Creative activities like painting, drawing, or crafting can be very therapeutic. And even something like gardening or spending time in nature can greatly improve your mood and mental clarity. It really depends on what you enjoy and what brings you peace.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is gonna be yeah. Let me check it. Sorry. My next question is gonna be: what are
No worries at all.
some things that you recommend hobbies for people who feel bored easily? Like
Okay,
what
if you
are
get
the
bored,
hobby suggestion that you will give to the people who feel bored easily? Like of anything they feel bored, what suggestion will you give them?
for people who get bored easily, I'd suggest hobbies that keep you engaged and offer variety. For instance, learning a new language can be really stimulating and rewarding. Trying out different cooking recipes or baking can also keep things interesting. Puzzle based hobbies like escape rooms, Sudoku, or strategy games can also keep your mind active. And if you like variety, something like trying out different art forms or even short DIY projects can be a great fit.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is gonna be: can you help me turn a hobby into a small business?
Absolutely. I'd love to help with that. We can go through steps like identifying your niche, understanding your target audience, creating a brand, and figuring out how to market your products and services. Just let me know what hobby mind, and you can get started on turning it into a small business.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be
I'm ready whenever you are. Just let me know your next question, and we'll keep the conversation going.
so my next question is: what
No,
hobby that you think everyone should try at least once?
That's a lovely question. I think everyone should try something creative like painting or drawing because it really allows for self-expression and can be quite relaxing. Another great option is something that connects you with nature, like gardening, which can be very grounding and rewarding. It's all about finding something that brings you joy.
Okay, so my next question is going to be
I'm here and ready for it whenever you are.
uh,
Just let me
uh,
know your next question
how
and we'll dive right in.
can you how can you compare different hobbies to help me choose one?
Absolutely. I can help you compare different hobbies based on factors like the level of commitment, the cost, the creativity involved, and how they align with your goals or personality. Just let me know a few hobbies you're considering, and we can weigh the pros and cons of each to help you decide.
Okay, I will do this later in my free times. And now I'm gonna ask you my next question, and that is going to be what hobbies does a the what hobbies do you think improve discipline and focus?
Hobbies that require consistency and patience are fantastic for improving discipline and focus. For example, practices like meditation or mindfulness can really help with mental discipline. Learning a musical instrument or practicing a sport like martial arts also requires regular practice and focus. Additionally, activities like chess or coding can significantly enhance your concentration and problem solving skills. It's all about finding something that challenges you just the right amount.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be how can you help me combine multiple hobbies into a passion project?
That sounds like a fun challenge. We can definitely brainstorm ways to blend different hobbies into a cohesive project. For example, if you enjoy digital art and storytelling, we could create a graphic novel or an animated series. If you love crafting and social media, maybe you could start an online store or blog. Just let me know which hobbies you'd like to combine, and we can map out a plan.
Okay, so now I'll okay, thank you so much. So I will also do this later when I have freedom. But I just tell you that I like to do that like I told you lazy hobbies and or like I am lazy, okay? And like to scroll sometimes, very little time when I am outside and there is some event going on, I do some paintings and all do some creativity. It is when even when we go out and if there is a thing. Or sometimes I do at home, but very little. And now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is where what are some hobbies you suggest for someone who wants to be more social?
Got it. If you're looking to be more social, there are some great hobbies that can help you connect with others. Joining a local club or group that aligns with your interests, like a book club, a hiking group, or a cooking class, can be a fantastic way to meet new people. Volunteering for community events or joining a sports league like recreational soccer and volleyball can also be a lot of fun. And if you enjoy creativity, maybe consider taking a group art class or a workshop where you can collaborate with others.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be yeah, what hobbies do you recommend for relaxation and stress relief?
Or relaxation and stress relief. Some wonderful hobbies include meditation or deep breathing exercises, which can calm the mind. Gentle activities like yoga or tai chi also help release tension. Spending time in nature, like going for a walk in the park or gardening, can be very soothing. Creative outlets like coloring, knitting, or even listening to music can also help you unwind. It's all about finding what brings you peace and joy.
Okay, thank you so much for being here for me in this time, for giving me your time, for helping me ask, giving my questions on the questions I giving my answer of for the question I asked you. Thank you. This was a really response. This was a really interesting talk, and I learned a lot from it. Thank you for being here with me. See you in the